Good morning, children. Today we are going to learn a new poem, that is, He Leaves the Nest. Okay, He leaves the nest. I'll read the poem. You listen carefully. He leaves the nest and flap his wings, and stop and struts, and bit by bit he makes his way to top of tree, and his neck up, his tail up, his foot up, his comb up, the cock lift his voice up and cross. Okay, children, I'll read once again. You listen carefully. He leaves the nest and flap his wings, and stop and struts, and bit by bit he makes his way to top of tree, and he necks up, his tail up, his foot up, his comb up, the cock lifts his voice up and cross. Okay, so what is about this poem? This poem is about a cock. You know what I mean by cock? Cock means, we say Kodi Punju. It is about what? Cock. Cock means what? Kodi Punju. Okay? This Kodi Punju, it leaves the nest. Okay? Nest means what? What do you mean by nest? Nest means goodu. Yes? Leaves means vadili veyadam. Okay? Leaves means vadili pettadam. Leaves is nest. అంటే దాని గూడు వదిలివేస్తుంది. Flap his wings. Flap his wings means what? రెక్కలు. Flap means పైకి కిందికి మూవ్ చేయడం. Flap his wings. Then and stops and struts. What do you mean by struts? Struts means walk straight in strip manner. గట్టిగా నడవడం. Straight గట్టిగా నడవడం. That is called struts. How the Kodipunju walks, you see. How the cock it walks. You observe that. It walks very straight, is it? Then it makes its way. What do you mean by makes its way? The makes its way means move across to reach at some point. ఒక దగ్గరికి పోవడం. ఒక పాయింట్ వరకు పోవడం. ఓకే. టు టాప్ ఆఫ్ ట్రీ హిస్ నెక్ అప్. ఎప్పుడు చూడండి కోడిపుంజు తన మెడని ఎప్పుడు ఇట్లా పైకే ఉంచుతుంది. ఇస్ ఇట్? అండ్ టైల్స్ అప్. టైల్ మీన్స్ తోక. ఎప్పుడు కూడా తోక, కోడిపుంజు తోక ఇట్లా పైకి లేపే ఉంచుతుంది. ఇట్ ఫుట్ అప్. ఫుట్ మీన్స్ లెగ్స్. ఓకే. అండ్ కోంబ్ అప్. కోంబ్ మీన్స్ యూ కెన్ సీ దట్ not comb means దువ్వుకోవడం. ఓకే. Comb. Be silent. Comb. So comb means what here? You can see here a flesh on the top of the head. You can see flesh. కోడి పుంజుకి జుట్టు పైన ఉంటుంది కదా ఎర్రగా. That is called what? What? Comb. The cock lifts his voice up. So it గట్టిగా అరుస్తుంది కదా. Yes, it lifts its voice up and cross. గట్టిగా అరుస్తుంది కదా. క్రో అంటే కోడిపుంజు శబ్దాన్ని మనం ఏమంటాం? క్రో అంటాం. Is it? So this is about this poem. Okay, we'll see some question answers now. Okay, children, see these question answers. First one, what is that? Who leaves the nest? Who leaves the nest? What is the answer for that? The cock leaves the nest. What is the answer? The cock leaves the nest. Next one. How does the cock move its wings? How does the cock move its wings. The cock flaps its wings. What is the answer? The cock flaps its wings. Then third one. Where does the cock go and sit? What is the question? Third question. Where does the cock go and sit? The cock goes and sits in the tree. What is the answer? The cock goes and sits in the tree. Fourth one. What does the cock do when he lifts his voice up? Again, what does the cock do when he lifts his voice up? What is the answer for that? When the cock lifts his voice up, he crows. Answer once again. When the cock lifts his voice up, he crows. Okay, these are the question answers from this poem. Now we'll see tick the correct answers. First one, what is that? Bit by bit means slowly, in pieces, at a time, never. What is the answer for that? Bit by bit means slowly. What is that? Slowly. Okay, next one. Lift his voice means. Lift his voice means. So what are the options? Crows loudly. Answer his mother. Picks up his own voice. Remains silent. So it means lift his voice means crows loudly. Okay. Peddaga aravada kuyadam. Okay. So once again we see the poem. I'll read. Listen carefully and try to understand it. What is a poem? He leaves the nest. He leaves the nest and flaps his wings and stops and struts, and bit by bit he makes his way to top of tree, and his neck up, his tail up, his foot up, his comb up, the cock lifts his voice up and crows. Okay, children, this is our poem. What is that? He leaves the nest. Okay, listen this carefully and try to read at home. Okay, children.